about dating. Forget what I said. Talk about dating.
Well, I'll give it 5 minutes. How about that? So what's your criticism?
You're an internet hoe, just like us. Just like the OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't do sex work.
Yeah, you don't have to. You exploit young women and their emotional instability for likes, views, and tips. Go ahead.
Define exploit, because I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
You willingly know as a 35-year-old man.
No. Define exploit.
I can't. So you define it. You define it. You
use the word.
I cannot give you a total definition. So you define it.
You use the word.
You define it. I know what it means.
It's not my job to define a word that you use.
I'll moderate this real quick. Okay, can we both agree, for the sake of this argument, to take advantage of?
Yes. You take advantage of young women who are emotionally unstable, specifically women, because you know men have way more control over their emotions, for like, views, and tips. That's why you don't have too many 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds on your podcast.
We have a 49-year-old.
One. Majority of your people that you have on this podcast are young.
Hang on. Let him address a single point at a time.
Yeah, you can't.
So just one point at a time. I'll moderate it fairly.
Okay.
Meaning I'll make sure it's fair, but just one point at a time, so he can respond to each point. Start with the first point.
You exploit emotionally unstable young women for likes, views, and tips. You're an internet pimp. You're an internet hoe. You're doing it for the views and tips, just like us.
One thing at a time. So what evidence do you have for that?
This podcast.
Okay, so
and the last one.
Sure. What tonight has been exploitative?
Well, I can speak about the last podcast. Are you an innie or are you an outie?
Here. What?
Yes. Are you an innie or are you an outie? You said that on the last podcast.
How would that be exploitation?
That's very exploitative. So a young woman that you know that can ruin her reputation. How many people have you had sex with? You know how much that could ruin a reputation. Some of the young girls don't know. It doesn't matter. You're exploiting for likes, views, and tips.
How would that be exploited?
You're an internet pimp. You're an internet hoe. You're doing it for the... Look at your eyes. You're tired. You're stressed out. You're doing it all for the likes, tips, and the views.
Bro, you got to stop. You got to let me actually...
I'm not a bro. I'm a sis. I know you want me to be a bro, but I'm not one.
Let me moderate. I'll moderate it fairly.
I know you want to see.
Let him respond. Let him respond. Go ahead, Merv.
Vinny.
Okay, so tonight, what evidence do you have that I exploited anybody here at this panel?
Let me think. You exploited the British one that was sitting here.
How?
You cursed at her.
How is that?
You called her a cunt. You told her to fuck.
No, whoa, hold on. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop.
That's
exploiting. No, hold on. I never called her a cunt.
Yeah, you didn't
call
her. No, I didn't. This is the second time you've
But I think
shut
British
the
people
fuck up.
like...
This is the second time. Right? Yeah, because you're being a cunt, quite frankly.
Really?
Do you know what a false accusation is? This is why women are extremely dangerous, because they will assert with the utmost confidence that a man did something or said something that is on tape that he clearly did not even do. I did not call her a cunt.
You're an internet hoe, and it doesn't change anything.
Cool. You didn't even address the conversation. You didn't even address the
conversation. What is this doing?
Can you guys agree that he's doing this all for likes, views, and tips?
Yeah, but we all agreed to be on this podcast.
He's an internet hoe.
We all literally signed a waiver that said you were going to be on this podcast.
Particularly, he's an internet hoe, and he hates internet hoes. You're an internet hoe too.
Can I ask you a question?
If
you go to a job during the day and you punch a time clock and you go in, you punch a time clock out, are you a job hoe?
Yes.
So then just basically, then just so you know,
he's not happy. You're not happy with what you do for a living.
You gotta let him finish. Be quiet. Go ahead.
Basically, what your position reduces to is anything anybody does ever for the purposes of money is a hoe. So who cares? If everybody's a hoe, nobody's a hoe.
I'll be at the Long Beach Laugh Factory tomorrow.
You're an
internet hoe.
You're doing it for likes, tips, and views. You're stressed out. You're bothered. Yeah, why are you doing? No, let me finish. Just like he said, let you finish. Let me finish. You're stressed. You have bags under your eyes. You're like tired of us. You're under all this pressure. You're annoyed, and you're doing this all for tips, likes, and money. So what makes you more different than me? You're so stressed. Oh my God, bro. Oh, you're such a fucking retarded. You're such an idiot. Then why are you doing it if I'm such an idiot? Have the idiots off your show. Then you can make your money. Have all the smart people on your show who believe in all the things that you believe in. You're internet hoe too. You're internet pimp. You're internet pimp. You have majority of women on your podcast for a specific reason. You don't have that many men come on your podcast for a specific reason. You want to exploit young girls specifically.
You mean adult
for
women?
views,
you mean adult,
likes,
you mean
and
adult
tips.
Women?
No. I mean,
think
young
they
adult
exploit
women.
themselves.
Yeah,
though.
we literally all signed up to be here.
But it doesn't matter.
Girl
But he's
that
the
comes
oldest.
on here are
He's
just
the oldest,
embarrassing
and he knows what the
themselves,
fuck he's
like-
doing.
Damn
She's
straight.
the
time.
oldest, actually.
How old are you?
She's 49.
I'm 49. Mine was
you
Well, I forgot you were here, but
29.
you.
I mean,
But you know you're an internet hoe.
He said 49.
What's your deal? No, you're not an internet hoe. Do you like what you do for a living? You don't look like it. You don't sound like it.
I sell
Aw,
cars.
you?
Favorite
Brian,
car
I'm
girl.
asking you.
That's my YouTube.
Do you like what you do for a living? You don't
Instagram.
sound like it. You don't look like it. You look like you're stressed out
what
and
does
you're
that
tired
have-
of us.
what does that have to do with your
Everything. You're
argument?
internet hoe. You're doing it for the money.
Oh my
You've
God,
been
if
in
you say that
over
one
for
more time.
YouTube views. You've been in your ass over for YouTube views to get bull in your ass.
So hold on. So let me respond. So your accusation is that I'm doing all this for YouTube views. I'm a YouTuber.
And
Are you
tips.
fucking?
You're stressed out. You're selling
I'm a
your soul.
YouTuber.
You're
Of
selling
course
your
I'm
soul.
doing
You're
it for
selling it. You're
YouTube.
stressed out. This is not something that makes you happy. It's so obvious it doesn't make you
Do you
happy.
think most people do what they love?
No, I don't. But you're talking about us who don't do what we love.
I do what I love.
I
do.
love doing this kind of shit.
I love it.
I believe you.
Great.
I believe you, but I don't think he does.
Brian, and I
I don't
love
think
this
you do,
shit.
Brian. I don't think you like what you do. I think it's very stressful for you. I think it's very overwhelming for you. And I think that you do it because it pays you the most, just like OnlyFans girls do.
Yeah, but it's not sex work. So what's your point?
It's still exploitation. You're still selling your
Ryan.
soul. You're still selling it. You're still selling your soul.
Something
yeah, but
totally
according to you,
different.
You're still you're exploiting yourself.
Selling your soul.
You're exploiting your
sell your
time.
soul.
You
God
wish
owns
if you
it.
had a choice to be here with us or be with someone that you like, which would you choose?
Oh,
You're
I
choosing
definitely be with somebody else.
exactly. So that's why you're selling your soul. You're here with us.
What?
You're here with us instead.
Wait, so if I go to
You're here with us instead.
Okay, if I go to my 9-to-5 job and I can't be with my girlfriend during my 9-to-5 job, am I selling myself?
Yes, for $7.50 or $8.25
Yeah,
or however
people
you
need
do
to
it for
make
an
money.
hour.
People need to make
So
money.
that's why you
sense.
can't have an opinion
make
on
sense.
sex workers. You're also bending your ass over from them likes, views, and tips.
Oh God, I can't believe I
That-
told people to watch this.
Why did we
YouTuber,
all
though.
agree to why did you agree to come on the show?
For likes, views, and tips.
There you go.
I don't disagree.
Then what?
I admit that I'm
There
an
you go.
internet hoe. He doesn't. He's against internet hoes, but he is one. You
So
are an internet
maybe
hoe.
just admit it.
But is he
It's okay.
denying
He's like,
that?
what?
Yes, he's denying it. He's saying that he's not an internet hoe and that he just have
because
this job.
words- yeah,
I think
because-
it's just a
not the
terminology.
Hi there. I'm trying to fucking answer her question. So,
And you keep picking someone that's not picking you.
I'm picking you.
He's an
I'm
internet
a pick
hoe.
you girl.
How many people believe that Brian is
I'm
an
trying
internet
to
hoe? And he's
fucking
doing this
talk
for
and this
tips,
girl's
likes, and
fucking
views.
interrupting
It's
me
his
every
job.
fucking sentence.
Just like it's our job as
Unbelievable.
OnlyFans girls.
I don't know what this point of this discussion is at all.
Can we talk about relationships?
Yeah,
that'd be
seriously.
nice.
I'll be at Long Beach Laugh Factory
I ran
tomorrow.
circles around you the last time. I'm doing it again.
You're running circles for sure.
Well, hang on. To be fair, it's not running circles if you just filibuster and don't let the other person respond. That's not running circles. That's just
Respond.
being fair. Right.
Por favor, respond.
Yeah, so what's your definition of a hoe?
Someone who's bending over for likes, views, and money.
So, so all YouTubers?
So all YouTubers then?
Yep. If they're doing something they don't
They're
like, you're
YouTube
stressed out.
hoe.
That's,
That's
the
what
thing.
she said.
That's the thing. You're
yeah,
stressed
jobs
out.
are stressful.
You're stressed out.
If you're the CEO of a company, you have
You're
a very
stressed
stressful
out.
job.
You're
yeah.
stressed out. This is not something
Okay,
you enjoy
and
doing.
This is not an argument.
You're an internet hoe.
Your job is stressful, ergo, you're this.
You're an internet hoe. You're an internet hoe.
Yeah, you're just totally
So
incoherent.
join the club.
Totally
You're the
incoherent.
pimp of the internet hoes. You're the pimp of the internet
most
hoes.
of the women.
So then he's not a hoe. He's a pimp.
Still low and degenerate. So you're a value in being a pimp. You're a value in being a pimp.
Yeah, he's a YouTube pimp, and according to you, everybody who works a job is a hoe.
Oh boy.
The ones that don't like what they do for a living. You don't
According
like what
to
you're
you, a factory
doing.
worker's a hoe.
You rather wish you could be somewhere else. I could see that. I
Yeah,
can
I'd
feel
rather
that.
be on the beach surfing.
Exactly.
But
So
people
why are you
have-
here?
yeah,
For
peop-
money, likes, and tips.
Oh my God.
You could just apply this
Who
to anybody who
cares?
has a
Who cares?
job.
Who cares?
Move
Seriously,
on.
move on.
Anybody who has a
Yeah,
job.
well, hang on. I care. I do actually want to
Okay,
engage in this
Andrew.
just briefly, very briefly. Look, I can tell Mama didn't raise no dummies, and I'm not going to treat you like one, and you ain't going to treat me like one. We're just going to talk to each other for a second, okay? I want you to know that I used to drag my ass out at 5 o'clock at night to work a 12-hour shift on a Saturday, and I definitely didn't want to fucking be there.
I think you
And
like what you do
I
for a
did.
living now.
Hang on.
You
Hang on,
got to
let me
stop
finish.
interrupting.
Hang on, let me finish, and then I'll let you respond.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely didn't want to be there. I definitely didn't want to be fixing robots in a snowstorm. I definitely fucking didn't. And I was exhausted. There was bags under my eyes, and I would bitch the entire way in my car while nobody could hear. I would be driving my car down the road to my shop, and I'd be like, fuck, I wish I was anywhere else but here. According to your definition, that would make me a prostitute.
Yes, like, society.
But that clearly is not what anybody means when we say prostitute, and you know it. You're making a category error here.
Well, to be fair, Andrew, I genuinely do think you enjoy what you do for a living. I get that energy from you. I don't think you do, though. I think you regret what you do for a living.
No, I actually like the shows where there aren't feral women like you on, and like that girl from the UK. I actually tend to actually enjoy the conversations.
I don't believe
even
you.
if there's, but even if there's disagreements, I enjoy having those back and forths. But when people cannot conduct themselves, and we tell people before the show, we send you notes, we give you the pre-show instructions. You've already been on the show before. I've been interrupted dozens of times tonight. Dozens of times. People have been yelling. People have been disruptive. Those chicks were 50 minutes late. When people aren't able to actually have a conversation, that's what gets frustrating. And when it devolves into meta conversations, I don't particularly enjoy those either. But when we're having substantive conversations and we're talking about the dating stuff, and actually I think Sunday's show, if I recall, was pretty chill, and I actually have I enjoy having the conversations. But when there's feral women like you who come on the show and who throw out false accusations towards me, you claim I said things I didn't say, you claim I did things I didn't do, so that you can get likes and clicks and money.
You don't think you were feral by throwing a makeup wipe in my face and telling me to take off my wig? You don't think that was feral?
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You did throw. You threw this Neutrogena wipe at me.
You asked for it.
No, I did not.
You asked for it.
No, I did not. 207. Reread that episode.
Can somebody in my Discord find
you
me throwing it?
You threw a Neutrogena wipe in this chair, and you said you have on a wig, but you didn't ask Alexa Morgan that she had on extensions. You didn't ask this British girl that she also had extensions. But because I'm black, you told me to take off my wig. That was very Pharrell. And then you comment, whatever the fuck it's called. You comment the title of this YouTube, Sassy St. Lucian, when the British was way more sassy than me. So you're more ferocious than me. You threw a makeup wipe at me. I cleared my makeup. I took off my wig, but I've never seen you do that to another woman, not of color, but you did it to me though. That's the most ferocious that you can get.
You've seen all 211 episodes of
You've not asked no white person to take off the wig. You have not.
I probably have, honestly.
You have not. You can't even remember.
I probably have.
Because you haven't. And you thought that you were embarrassing me by asking me to take off my wig, but I shitted on you.
That's what you do. You get shit on for money. I don't.
No, I shit on you for money. I shit on guys like you. 207. I shit on Arab guys for money.
Is that supposed to be like an own?
No, that's a fact. That's not an own. That is a fact.
Is that like an own?
I'm ferocious, but you did something more ferocious. Then you went back and tried to make fun of my accent. I said that's a fact, and you said don't say that word. I didn't get it back then, but when I rewatched the episode, you were trying to make fun of my accents because I was running circles around your ass. That is why. So I'm ferocious now that I'm running circles around you again. I'm ferocious.
No, you just don't let me talk. That's not running circles around me. That's just you yapping and saying, shut up. That's you just saying a bunch of incoherent shit. Yeah, There's no argument.
Terms, this is called filibustering. The idea here is that you can drown a person out with hitting them with so much information they can't respond. It's not actually running circles around them. It's just not letting them actually defend themselves.
Not my words that I ran circle around him. His viewers' words that I ran circle around him. Well, the black girl ran circles around him.
I had my chat go back and review. Hang on. I did have my chat go back and review these comments. And you are correct. There are some favorable comments in your favor. There are. I'm not going to lie. There are. There's about 12 of them.
I have more than 12.
You want to know what the total amount of the comments on that episode were? Can you take a guess?
Don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
So back to my ferocious. How have I been ferocious?
Feral.
How have I been feral? I've been in your favor. Let Brian speak. Let Daddy speak.
Your accent is beautiful. I said that before. But do you really shit on like guys? That's what you do?
Yes, I'm not speaking in an accent. I'm speaking straight American.
What? Brian, you did English. Brian, you did say 5 minutes.
And that's what you tried to make fun of me last time. And I'm speaking shit. I said
She said you're doing this for money.
Everybody
in some money.
In every.
Thank you.
Every
right.
part of the country we have
that's
different
not
accents.
enough money for Papa Brian Pimp Slap over here. He's the pimp.
But wait, you go gaga on people?
Give him more money.
Send in that money for Papa
Yes.
Pimp Slap Brian.
Yes.
Hi, mamitas. It doesn't matter what you say, you lose. Bottom line.
I want to. The only two people.
What?
Actually, never mind. We're gonna move on. We're gonna try to talk about
Honestly,
dating.
I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's the real shit.
That's the real shit for real. The shit.
That's the real shit.
Oh Lord.
So are they being ferocious for speaking over you?
Hi, mom.
Huh?
Are they being feral for speaking over you?
Yes, some of the other
least we're
women
not
here have been
shitting over
feral.
him.
You don't think you were feral when you called that other girl who got up on the podcast and you called her a bitch and a cunt? And I never heard a man speak to a woman
did I
like that in
call
my
her?
life.
Who did I-
The ginger. The ginger that was here that you claimed that was going to dox you. You were way feral with her. I've never heard a man speak like that to a woman in my life. In my
Were you
life.
on that show?
I was on that show.
You were on that panel.
And that
Okay.
was very scary. That was more
yeah,
ferocious than
you-
anything I need.
You know what's interesting? Who was more in the wrong?
I didn't read back in the video, but I don't really think that she was going to dox you.
Yeah, if the words that are exiting your mouth are "you live here," yeah, she was about to dox. Verbatim, she said, "You live blank blank blank," and then we cut it. So yeah, she was about to dox. And then if you actually go back to that exact moment in that stream when we went to the intro, when we went like that, you look at the chat, everyone said she was gonna dox. So if the viewers were anticipating a dox, I was anticipating a dox. So yeah.
I've never heard a man speak. He talked to us.
Yeah,
like
I
we were
called her a
hoes.
bitch. I called her a bitch.
Everybody had their head down.
Don't
he
care.
talked to us like we were hoes.
Yeah, don't care.
And then he called her ugly.
Let me ask you. I didn't call her ugly.
Yeah,
My
you did.
wife-
I
no,
said she was.
my
The
wife
ginger was
put
kind of
that.
cute, and you was like, no, she wasn't.
Imagine
You did say
being
that.
scared of
But you
Brian.
go
says
gaga,
my wife.
guys.
Imagine being scared of Brian. How is that even possible? Says my wife.
When you're a
Imagine being
woman,
scared of
when you're a
Brian.
woman, off these, when the cameras are
Nobody
off, easy to be
believes for a
scared of
second
Brian.
you're scared of Brian. Come on, you're not.
He was
scared of
very
Brian.
scary. He was very scary. I was terrified. Honestly, I was terrified.
So full of fucking shit. You are full of
No
shit.
shit
No, I'm not.
jokes.
I'm
no
so serious.
shit jokes.
You were not there. I'm so serious. I was terrified.
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand why he's also like he seemed like he was going to lose his like brain was going to pop off his head.
Well, you women probably drive him
You women.
crazy.
Thank you
Yes,
for saying
you
women,
too.
not woman as
That
woman.
wasn't even.
Like we're driving him crazy.
Women.
Like everybody's
Plural
comments.
Wait, so what's
Plural
worse, doxing somebody or?
She wasn't going to dox you. I didn't
might
believe she
have.
was. She was not.
Wait,
gonna
hold on.
dox
Let me ask you a question. I was thinking about this because she was trying to make the same argument that I wasn't going to dox. Let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with self-defense laws at
Yes.
all? Okay. If somebody raises up their fists and cocks their fist back, and you punch them first in self-defense, is that self-defense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So if she says the sentence, "You live here, ... and then we cut it,
I swear she didn't say that. I talked to her.
you can watch the video back. So if somebody cocks their fist back, you can punch them first, and they can't say, "Well, I didn't punch you yet. I didn't punch you yet."
You did more than a punch.
I called her a cunt.
Did more than
and
that.
I kicked her out.
More than that.
He would have
More
said
than
that to a man too if the man was on the podcast and tried to dox
I
him.
was there. You guys weren't there. It was more than calling her a
who
cunt.
cares, bro?
He was very like a full pimp.
Yeah, she was about to fucking dox you.
Full-blown pimp. She was already walking out.
Mr. E graciously went ahead and clipped out the supposed exchange that she claims with he said, makeup wipe throw, and check your Discord DMs. He sent it to you so that we can prove that this is just complete fucking nonsense.
Is this another
Look,
false?
look.
People just deserve the respect that they give.
That's why the Latina left, because he threw a makeup wipe at me, and I said, "Oh, I can do it. Pull it up."
Yeah.
Wait, that's not why that happened.
That is why the Latina
not why
left.
that happened. That's
No, that
ridiculous.
happened way after they left.
The Latina, when you said
No,
she immediately got triggered when you threw the
I'm
wipe.
still
She
here.
got
You there,
triggered.
Morgan?
You threw her a wipe too. You threw the
No.
Asian girl was there. You threw her a wipe and you threw me a wipe.
The redhead left.
I'm
and
not
then
talking about the- yeah.
The Latina left,
Yeah.
not because of the makeup wipe.
But of course, she got immediately triggered when you threw the makeup wipe at me.
She
was
wasn't
like,
here. This is another fault. Oh my God.
pull it up. What's the evidence?
Oh my God, dude.
I'm not a dude. I know you want me to be a dude so bad, but I'm not
believe
one.
all women. You're a fucking liar.
Pull it up.
You're a fucking liar.
Pull it up.
Dude. It's so infuriating.
Pull it up. I know it's so
I
infuriating.
hate
You're
these
triggered.
fucking women who lie like
I know
this.
you hate women.
No,
Go
dude,
pull up the
because you're
video.
making it
You're
look
so
bad for everybody
fucking
else.
bad,
Seriously.
Pull up the video.
I said I hate women who lie like this. You fucking idiot.
Pull up the video. Pull up the video, please.
Go ahead, Damien. Can you pull it up, please?
The guy named M?
It's one of the DMs.
Remove it. I can remove
my
it.
makeup
You
off.
Wait,
wanna
bro.
let me touch
Yep, that's the correct person.
Go.
Without makeup. That's
Oh my God!
Go.
Whoa.
Wait, play it
Holy
again,
shit.
play it again.
Do it again. Rewind it.
My makeup off.
even let me
But I
do
don't
the show.
touch
Which one is you?
The red.
Yeah,
Oh
With the
my
long hair?
God. Oh, he was
And you smiled when you picked it up, though, babe.
He took it to me. Well, I rated myself a 10.
I threw it at
And
her.
he said,
I threw it
He
at
made
her.
it
it sounded like he threw it at you, like at.
he brought it out of nowhere and he slammed it down. He said, "Prove yourself." I took off my makeup.
God.
I took off my wig. He did though.
But you listened to
He
him.
was gonna.
But of course, I'm gonna let a man call me ugly on camera when the homie
Hashtag everybody in the chat. Hashtag believe
I was
all
the
women.
only one who took off my
Hashtag
makeup.
believe all
No, because like seriously,
Hashtag believe all women.
making it
Hashtag
look
believe
bad
all
for the
women.
rest
He
of
did
us,
throw it.
Hey,
man.
Brian.
Hashtag believe all women.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying that you're making it look bad for the rest of us right now because you're getting mad about something that's not like
I'm
happening.
not. I'm just telling you the truth. He threw the makeup wipe hoping that I look ugly.
Okay, but why
without
did you
makeup.
come back then on the podcast if you felt like you didn't want to be here? Okay.
You live here in California?
No, I'm visiting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, moving on.
I would like to.
No, we
I'm
can't
gonna
move on. We can't move on. I need the acknowledgement.
Okay.
What are you saying, Andrew? What are
She's
you
not
saying?
gonna admit that
I
she's
have
wrong.
seen in weeks.
What are you saying, Andrew?
You said this guy scared you. He terrified
That's what I
you.
wanted.
Yes.
Video and he drops a makeup wipe.
No, that was when we were off camera. No. When we were off camera and the ginger like allegedly doxed. I didn't hear her say any address, but she allegedly doxed. He turned the cameras off and everybody's face was like this, like we was some hoes, like we was some sluts, and everybody didn't even want to look up at Brian.
Well, anyways, I know there's some
Brian, play the video.
good guys out there in the
Sometimes it
chat.
takes a
And we have a
man to
good
raise
ballerina
his voice
girl
for
here
women to
available
listen. Like-
on a dating podcast, interested in some of those nice men in the chat.
Oh, I got the hiccups. I was laughing
Refresh
so hard.
the
I gotta
stream
see
if there's
the video.
lag.
You threw those makeup wipes hoping I would be ugly without makeup. You asked me to take off my wig because
my
you
God,
thought that I
can you
was
just shut
bald.
up?
No,
Can you
I'm going to
just shut up
continue
for a
talking
bit?
because you didn't ask Alex to do it. You didn't ask her to do it. But why did you ask me to do it? And you didn't ask
Because
none
you
of the
said you
other
were the
girls.
10. Because you said you were the 10.
But so did Alex said she was a 10. So did the Latina said she was a 10.
You're
And
right.
she
It was
also had-
racism. You're right. You caught me.
I never said it was
because
racism.
of the racism.
But I just want to know why.
It was because
I never
of the
said,
racism.
Did I say the word
you
racism?
Got me.
Did I say the word racism? I didn't say the word. I want to know
You're
why.
right. It was
Why?
because of the
Okay, that's
racism.
fair. Then what was his
sarcastic,
motivation? What was?
I don't know. I want to ask Brian. What was your motivation?
She did say it was because
Just,
she was
he wanted to make sure
Yeah,
you
she
What
said
is
well,
okay? But what's
you're
your
10,
point
you're
of
10.
this? Like, are you
Oh my God, we're
wanting
gonna hear all night.
validation?
Yeah, do you
of
want
him
him
to
to-
say,
I wanna
like,
focus on the
you
ballerina.
are pretty
What do we
without
wanna-
makeup? Is that what you want to hear?
What I'm saying, shit, I forgot.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Be quiet.
you're just making your
Because I
point.
run circles
that-
around you. But you guys know what I was
Jeff
saying.
donated $200.99.
Believe all women.
Jeffrey,
one's
you
mine.
are beautiful.
I don't know if this
If Rachel Wilson could train you, you would be an awesome wife.
Who's
Chair
Rachel
1, if
Wilson?
only Trump could deport you. We don't need women like you in the U.S.
She's getting deported.
Wait, who's Rachel Wilson?
That's Andrew's wife.
Oh.
She's a
Luckily,
queen-
my
she's
dad is a
queen
Puerto
bee.
Rican.
Oh.
And I have the
Queen
U.S.
bee.
citizenship because of that.
Thank you. Thank you, Jake. We have another chat coming in here that I'm going to read in just a sec. Real women don't do OF. Chair 1 thinks gaslighting, filibustering, steamrolling, and pulling the race card every 5 minutes is a W. All it's doing is showing her inability to have an intellectual conversation. OnlyFans suits her. She also is a prostitute, by the way.
Yes.
Literally. I'm not just saying that. Like, you're literally a prostitute. Like, you have sex with men for money.
No, she goes caca on them. Right?
For money. Oui.
Meet the Kaiser donated $200.
Kaiser,
More
thank you,
dollar
man.
for Daddy Brian.
Appreciate it, man.
Rough panel do.
I need some champagne,
Cargirl
bro.
was polite
Don't-
and
don't
that's
do
why
that.
she has a BF. Chair 3, you seem like a nice person, genuinely. But
Yes.
you drained the men, ha ha. Relax a little and you'll be good.
Sorry, boys.
All right, Kaiser.
Brian. Okay, Brian, I have a request.
Yeah.
Can you please play that clip again? Please, I want to
Sure.
see it again.
Sure.
Please.
All right, have it
here?
full screen before you pull up Discord, please. All right, go ahead.
Remove it. I can remove
my
it.
makeup
You wouldn't
off,
even let me
but I
do the
don't
show.
touch stuff like that. I would touch
remove it.
micellar water
I'm
at the
prettier
most.
without makeup. That's not the problem.
No, why
Look
you
at that smiling face.
Oh, wait, you're actually-
Brian, you see Brian's body language and his smiling face. He was about to go rabid. He was about to take out the entire room. He's a fucking monster, this guy.
That was not what I'm talking about. Like, you still getting it wrong, Andrew. I'm talking about when those cameras were off.
So-
I'm not talking about when
Bro,
those
we
cameras
have it. Wait, we have it. We have it.
Ma'am.
Go to Discord.
But
Go to
roll the
Discord.
clip.
Are you wearing a lot of
Go
makeup
to
right
the
now? Because
wall
it
of-
doesn't look like you're wearing a lot.
Go
You look
to
better
the
tonight than you do
behind the
there. Like your
scenes.
lipstick's real red and stuff, you know.
Go
You see
behind.
Brian's like laughing and having a good time. They're literally clear. Like, what are you talking about, lady? This is insane.
No, pull it up really quick,
This is-
just for the guys. This is in the Discord. Go ahead. Yeah. Full screen on it.
Andrew over
Full
there.
screen on it.
Cracking up.
All right, go ahead. Play it. Is the audio boosted?
Yeah, after I took off my makeup, she left. He threw her makeup wipe too.
Oh, and she didn't come back?
No, she left.
I said fucking idiot. Okay.
You were literally about to say the fucking street name.
No, I wasn't. I don't know your street name, obviously. I don't know. Nothing right now.
Well,
And I
that
tried to
thing I
debunk
left
it. I
on
tried to
Lisa.
debunk
Stop,
it.
stop.
No, get the fuck out. How'd you fucking go, bro?
Hey, that's your friend.
Yeah,
pause.
pause. Yeah. she was supposed to, I was supposed to be on there with her.
Yeah, that's it. That was
More
it.
than, it was more than that.
That's
That's
It
the
was scary.
footage.
I
the
never
footage.
seen that in my life. I've never seen a man talk to a woman like that in my life, and I have the right to be scared. I've never seen a man talk
Yeah,
to a
but
woman like that in my
most
life.
women or most men also don't date women who let men shit on them. So there's that
What
too.
does that have to do with anything what we're talking about?
has everything to do with-
you.
it has
are
everything to
very
do with-
scary. You're scary. You're
Okay.
scary. You're like a pimp, basically.
so
Yeah, you
scary.
look terrified. I'm in here
Terrified. I was
run
terrified.
circles around you. I'm going to destroy you, Brian. You're clearly terrified of Brian Atlas.
I don't know, but the ginger girl kind of reminded me of Pearl.
Wait, bro.
You guys know Pearl?
Andrew, I can barely open champagne bottles, and they're fucking scared of me, bro.
That's not the thing, right? Like, I can envision. Because
I
you're
grew
a
up
bigger
with,
guy.
like,
I can
6
envision
brothers.
That a woman could be afraid of you under many circumstances. I can envision that could be possible. But how does somebody come in and be like, I'm here to ninja kick you, run verbal jujitsu around you, I'm here to totally destroy you, but I'm also fucking terrified of you. It's like,
Me?
What are you talking about?
When I came on the show, I'll be honest, I did not look
Wait,
at any of
I'm sorry. I'm just moving things on because yeah, it's just all
because
right.
I'm running circles around
You
here.
can read this though. I'll let you read.
My buddy Rhodes is also a 304 and a PIMP. He exploits things based on their health conditions and their instability, especially transmissions. He is an automotive mechanic.
Wow, that was great. Good job.
This guy sounds
You
like
did
he's
really
not a good
there.
guy.
I'm proud of you.